Sounds like they found the 5th Armored Division's former commanding officer. I'm not sure how it all happened, but he must be freezing. I should make him some warm eggnog to drink when he comes to. I guess miracles really do happen. Goddess doesn't abandon those who truly believe in her. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, okay, sure. Can't believe this is actually happening. This is a miracle, a damn miracle. I'm guessing in here then? Wow, it's low. Ooh, okay. Definitely can't say I recognize him. General Walter. Ugh, where am I? He's awake. Thank God, Dios, you're alright, son. Oh, the 5th Armored Division has been hoping for this since the day we thought you left us. I can't believe you're actually back. Oh, right, was he the guy at the fortress? He was the guy at the fortress, wasn't he? Do I need to get my eyes checked? Wasn't he supposed to have disappeared with Grelly Fortress when it got annihilated? He's still alive. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it happen right in front of us. I wonder what actually happened at Grelly Fortress then. Did he just get lucky, or is there something behind the scenes of actually what happened that makes it a bit more suspect? We don't have much of a choice but to accept the reality of what we see here. But why would he have been now, though? It's been 2 months since the assault that destroyed the fortress happened. He doesn't really seem to be injured either. In spite of everything he must have gone through. Maybe this is something to do with the Azure tree vanishing. Can't be sure, but that's the best I can think of. If the power that made the whole chunks of the fortress and those inside vanish has been lost, then... well, whatever happened. There's not much we can do for him or anyone else by standing around here. We'll just get in the way. For now, let's leave the things to the soldiers. We're glad one more person is safe, but the only way we can save everyone is to secure a lasting peace. Well put, Rain. Let's go. Okay. I don't disagree, but... hey, Hardass! Can I talk to Hardass? Oh, it's you, Becca. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? No reason, sir. Not at all. Should I go check the fortress itself to see if it's back? I almost feel like it was maybe it was sealed away in a different dimension. Maybe it was sent through time or something like that. I don't know, they seem to be suggesting the idea that it wasn't really, really destroyed at the very least. It still says ruins on the thing, so I doubt it, at least for now. No, that's still pretty ruinous. Okay. This is the way to Father's private room. Would any of you mind if I paid a visit to somewhere? Not at all, assuming you mean what I think you do. We're all as curious as you are. Yeah. Your Grace, I think you should refrain from violence. Just you watch, I will return to glory no matter what it takes. I know, were I to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumphant return. Man, he's not regretting it at all. He doesn't seem to be repenting in the slightest. Some people seriously don't know when to give up. Father, I beg you to stop this madness. Why can you not understand that all you are doing is soiling the good name of Alberea? You dare to speak to me in such a manner? Whose fault do you think it is that I'm in this situation to begin with? Yours? Your own father? We nobles stand above the common people, but that is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride. You become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What this family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more is worthy of being loyal subjects to His Majesty. Why can't you understand that, Father? Eustace. Lord Eustace. And who do you think you are lecturing? I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless. I apologize for speaking out of turn. I shall serve as your acting representative to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that is soon. I will do for now. You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and a great inner strength. Pardon, Father? I will leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Eustace. Keep things as they are until I can return. And beware of Dukayan. That man is not to be trusted. He uses the Alliance's power for his own benefit, and takes control of everything important himself. He's something planned, I know it. Why else would he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all of this? I'm certain it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well. Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it. I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him. Well, if you will excuse me, I'll have to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father. Please excuse us. Oh boy. Even at the end there, he's... Sorry you had to see me like that. He hasn't changed, although, I don't know. I got the impression that you said some... I got the impression that what you said had some effect on him. As did I. Oh yeah, he does seem like the type that does know better. In my 8 years as part of this family, this is the first time he's shown me any interest in me. Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential within me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. Now I can face my brother. It's a proud member of the Alberea family. I'm glad to hear it, Eustace. Alright, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again. Right. Yeah, I was still bedridden? Back again, are you? You really are a meddlesome little boy. Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured. How are you feeling? I heard you're still bedridden. Well, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm a real toughie for better or worse. Maybe if I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Idios instead of being left here. Not likely. What you've done can never be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist. But I still want to know what made you hate the Chancellor so much. Throw away your own life just to take his. Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlet? I had the chance to hear that part last time we spoke. I suppose it's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not that special the story either, but if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pantagruel. We had a big farm in midwestern Arabonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then, all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. Supposedly part of a national project the Chancellor's backing. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of mire. We meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live, apparently. I wasn't even in Arabonia when it happened. By the time I got back into the country, it was all over. That farm was my father's life. We tried, but we couldn't find another place that we could even begin to compare to the one we lost. But in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for. I do hear stories about that. I do hear stories like that from time to time about the Chancellor. Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards. My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair. Despair! Tried to drown his sorrows away with alcohol, and then he eventually died in an accident. After that, we all just drifted apart. I I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore. I don't know what to say. Losing one's home is bad enough, but losing one's reason to live is at the same time. I don't think anyone could blame you for despising him after an experience like that. I know just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you. Scarlet. Don't worry, we will. You have my word. Yeah, he's our classmate after all. Whether he likes it or not, he's one of us. He can't just leave us so easily. He's to come back and take full responsibility for all the trouble he caused at the festival. We just solve things with him for our own good, as well as his. Thank you for telling us your story. I hope you get better soon. I've gotten myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I? Yeah, a little bit. How's she, doing? Lady Scarlet seems to be a little bit more cheerful now. If you find the time, I'd love if you were able to come visit her again. Okay. Probably nothing deteriorating if that's the thing you give me. Okay. Well, get rest. Be better. So I looked back on it, and apparently I do need Gaius and what was it? Sarah for something. So I'm gonna go do that now.
Where do you want to go?
The battle in Heimdall's scheduled to begin soon, is it not? I hope he doesn't wind up in the middle of it. Something wrong, Father? Oh, hello. I hate to put anything more on your young shoulders, but would you be able to help? And would you be able to lend me your aid? I don't mean to pressure you, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Sure, we're free till noon, for obvious reasons. What do you need? Thank you so much. My request concerns a fellow clergyman. A traveling priest who visited us in the morning, actually. Priests travel? I guess they would if a religion without a church had some religious duties they needed to take care of. I told you about the one in Nord who would come to teach the people at the settlement every month, right? That's right. Ever since the war began, the church has been dispatching even more of them across Erebonia. It's our duty to support the people in need. Traveling priests can do so much in areas like myself cannot. The priest, however, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left? Already? That is rather worrisome. There's no telling what the fallout of the battle in Heimdall could lead to. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern, too. If you could, would you mind checking to see whether or not he's arrived safely at his destination? Yeah, I think we can do that. It'd be nearly impossible to do it in time if we had to use the trains, but it should be doable with the nonsense. Agreed. Let's see if we can't get any updates on the old man's safety. So now that that's settled, where exactly did he go, Father? He said he was bound for the church in Celtic. He sounded very upset about what happened there, so I can only imagine what he wanted to go see the damage for himself. Understood. Okay, gang, next stop, Celtic. Thank you for doing this. I very much appreciate it. Do you think he got to Celtic already? Sure. I'm guessing he already left. Excuse me, Father, could I ask you a question? Has a traveling priest visited the church recently? He did indeed. In fact, he even made a point to visit everyone affected by the assault. And yet he was still out of here in time. Okay. The fact that the priest from the holy city of Arteria came all the way out here to visit was rather motivating for all of us. I see. Good to hear you arrived safely. In retrospect, there's probably no need to be worried when he's only a quick train ride away. Doesn't seem to be here, though. Well, he mentioned that he wanted to see more of the war's impact on the country firsthand. I imagine he's probably heading for his next destination by now. Really? Oh, that's somewhat worrisome. I can imagine that the trains will be running as scheduled, with the Battle for Heimdall beginning at noon. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Did he tell you where he's going, Father? We'd like to check up on him if we can. I believe his next destination was Rayhard Cathedral. I just one stop away. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to him. Yeah. Because apparently he's just slightly slower than us on foot than we are in the nonsense. Okay. Shock and awe, he's not here. Man, this guy's fast. I don't see anyone here who'd fit the description of a traveling priest, so let's just ask to be sure. Excuse me, did a traveling priest happen to stop by here? He certainly did. He wasted no time asking for details about the Croatian province current state too, so he arrived safely, thank goodness. Oh, our worries were unfounded then. Do you have some business with him, perchance? I'm not particularly fond of his kind. They have far too much leeway. Traveling or not, he is a priest. He's strict to uphold the order of the church and conduct himself as a man of the church. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Sounds like there's no lost love between them. Traveling priests don't appear or behave all that differently from regular ones as far as I can tell. Do you know where he is now? He mentioned something about wanting to get a better grasp on the effects of this war. Oh, not again. He left again. I've never known a priest this reckless. I'm rather surprised at just how quickly he seems to be making his way around. Did he mention his next destination? He said he was heading to Gram, oh my goodness. Which, like, here, he wishes to visit the church there. Thank you for the information. The train will be stopping soon, so we should hurry up and find him. Let's get going then, shall we? Oh my goodness, at least we should be able to corner him in the Gram. Yeah? Please? Please? Oh my god, he's not here. Or no. Well, isn't this a surprise? What can I do for you kids? Sorry to bother you, Father, but we have something urgent to ask you. Explained. Traveling priest. You mean that old dude that was... You mean the old dude who was here for just a... You mean the old dude that was here just a little while ago? Maybe. Man, he was built for an old guy, believe you me. Not as a surprise, though. Would have loved to chat with him more if I had the time. Being a traveling priest must be pretty rough right now with everything going on, though. You're telling me. Well, it's good to know he's still alright, at the very least. Not that any of this makes sense. What do you mean? Traveling from Trista to the Gram takes 5 hours, even without any breaks. The priest somehow managed to not only get here faster than that, but also make stops at Celtic and Breahard. That's an excellent point. Ordinarily, he'd only be arriving just now, even if he boarded a train at the crack of dawn. Do you have any idea as to where he is, Father? He said something about... He had something to do over in the Roa Cathedral, actually. Figure he's probably already on his way. Roa. That's more than half a day's travel from here in ideal conditions. That's ridiculous. Is this man even aware of the state of the country? I feel like an idiot for even suggesting this, but do you think he could have made it there already? Sounds insane, but I want to make sure. Let's go over to Rower and check. Cool. Good luck with whatever's going on, I guess. I'm gonna go back to smoking my weed. Oh my goodness, he's not... Oh my goodness. Welcome to Rower Cathedral, it's Lisa. What can I do for you? Actually, there's something we want to ask you. So we explained. I think I know who you might be referring to. Indeed, traveling priest did pass through here not long ago. Impossible, doesn't make any sense. There has to be like some kind of trick to this. Besides, traveling priest or not, I doubt he needs to be on the move this much. I wonder if... Anyway, presuming he's already left. You wouldn't happen to know where his next destination was, would you? You mentioned he's headed for the chapel in Emer. Said there's something he needs to look into too. We just missed him, in fact. We did? In that case, with Emer being 3 hours away, there's no way he could get there ahead of us. Right? Still, we should at least try to find out. After all that's happened so far, I'm almost willing to believe he could. Yep. Let's just go. Thanks for your help. Think nothing of it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't worry, I'm confused. I mean, the only way he could get here faster than us is if he has an airship himself, yeah? And he's not even here. Where the fuck else could he be? Is something the matter, Reen? You seem awfully flustered. You better fucking believe I'm flustered. I have something urgent I need to ask you. Has a traveling priest been here? A traveling priest? Oh, now it all makes sense. What does? You've been chasing after this priest for quite a while, have you? Always puzzled why you couldn't catch up to him, right? Now here you are, convinced that you would be able to arrive before him. Did he arrive before us, then? He did, I'm afraid. We were enjoying some tea together not that long ago. We're talking about all of you, in fact. Just so happens that the traveling priest is an old friend of mine. He is? Surprising. Whoever this priest is, he doesn't sound like your average clergyman. Well, although Father Bernard always did strike me as someone well-connected, so if anyone might know him. Regardless, he left a letter in my care. It's addressed to all of you too. Here you are. Thank you? Greetings, students of Class 7. You have my apologies for not taking the time to speak to you after you come all the way in pursuit of me. I did very much enjoy our little game, however. While you may not have been able to catch up to me in the end, that nonsense of yours is quite an impressive ship. I hope you make good use of it in the future. I also hear that you are working to improve the lives of the country's people and better the current situation. An honorable goal, if I may say so. This is an old nation, but change is always possible with youngsters like all of you striving to improve it, and may have a bright future indeed. Regardless, I'll now be departing for Western Arabonia. These dangerous times I have duties as clergyman to fulfill, and fulfill them I shall. Good luck to all of you in the future, wherever your travels may lead you. Barkhorn, the traveling priest. Okay. P.S. I was just as pleased to hear that you're still well, guys. May we meet again one day in the beautiful skies of Nord. P.P.S. While it's not my intention, I seem to have caused a lot of concern for Father Paulo. Please do pass on to him that I'm alive and well. I also seem to have wasted a lot of your time by making you pursue me from place to place. It's not much, but please accept this attachment as an apology. What's inside the envelope? My collagen. Okay. Seriously. He knew what we were doing the entire time. You say this proves that he's no ordinary priest, wouldn't you? I do remember hearing of one particularly strong old man among the traveling priests of the Septian Church. I wonder if he goes by the name Roaring Lion. I can't believe he's an acquaintance of yours, Gaius. So it seems. I have to admit, I did wonder if it might be him. He was my teacher before I came to the academy. He would come to visit the settlement once a month, no matter where it was, and hold Sunday school for everyone there. I doubt I would have been able to attend Thor's if not for him. Really, and thinking back on it, he never struck me as an ordinary man even then. Knowing that this is him, everything begins to make sense. He really must be pretty amazing. Still, he managed to outrun us every single time. Was he using a high-speed airship or something? Why would a traveling priest even have access to something like that? Did they use them in parts of the Septian Church? Come to think of it. I doubt you know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions in it. The part I joined was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on unique missions, to put it mildly. No, it can't be. Regardless, trust me when I say you needn't worry about him. And if you would, please blast on the news of his well-being to Father Paulo and Trista too. We will. Okay. That really does mean nothing to me. Mystery now solved, I'll return to Trista. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing he's from a previous game. Now that I look back at the comment to my side now, Sandy Toast P who recommended I do this. Yep. Was probably from one of the previous games. Don't know what, don't know who, don't know why. I'll probably forget him by the time. I'll probably forget about all this by the time I actually meet him in a game. I see. I suppose my worries were all for naught in the end. Well, that's a relief. I feel terrible about the lengthy chore I've given you. It really wasn't that bad. It's kind of a learning experience. I never knew there was a traveling priest who operated on this guy's level until now. The church must be really worried about this war if they're sending men like him to Arabonia. I should say so. Though I can't pretend to have much knowledge about matters higher up in the church. Perhaps they can conclude that Arabonia getting any more chaotic would stabilize the whole of Western Samaria. A risk like that is nothing to celebrate, but I must admit that I find the presence of men like him in this region encouraging. As a fellow man of the cloth, I have a new standard to measure up to, and I hope that the aid I can offer to people is on par. Okay, we wish you luck, Father, then. Thank you, take care now. No matter how far away you may be, the thoughts and prayers of all of us who wish for peace will be with you. May the goddess bring you safely back to us soon. I hope so, Father. I hope so. At the very least, I'm gonna check out this damn what's Nikala. Ancient glyph. A lot of HP, a lot of defense. Okay. I'll give that to someone. There you are, honey buns. How you doing? It's almost time, isn't it? This clash between the Imperial Army and the Noble Alliance still shapes the future of the Empire itself. Yet all I can do is stand by and watch it unfold. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, Your Highness. We never would have been able to come this far without your support. We've really counted on you for so much. And for now, it's our turn to repay the favor. We'll pull out all the stops to make sure this operation succeeds. You could say that it's our duty as Arabonian citizens to ensure this operation's success. Ensuring this operation's success is crucial, and even essential to making amends for my family's inexcusable actions. Thank you so much, everyone. Please be careful out there, and may Idios go with you. Okay. war was ignited by the death of Gilead Osborne. Now, it appears that it's finally approaching its end. Speaking of Osborne, he was one of your subordinates back in the army, wasn't he? I heard he'd been promoted all the way up to Brigadier General by the time he left the military, even. Oh, it's all true. He was a fine one at that. I trusted him absolutely. I even thought of leaving the future of our army to him. But 12 years ago, he left and was chosen by His Majesty to be our new Chancellor. Sir? Forgive me, I was lost in my memories. But that is of no consequence. Everything rests on your shoulders now. Give your best to the trials ahead of you, and return to us safe and unharmed. I will be waiting for you. We will, sir. We'll be back as soon as we can. I swear that we will succeed. Oh, don't worry. I'll be taking care of all these kids. Sure you won't. Overcome the trials in your path and return to the academy safely. If you hear the stories of your success, we all want to see your smiling faces at this spring's closing ceremony. We've missed so much days of schools. Maybe we should cancel a semester. I'm just saying. There's a point. As much as I'd like to come along with you, I know it's probably best for me to stay here right now. But I'm putting my trust in each of you and your ability to rescue them. Please be careful out there, and may Adios go with you. Okay. What will my party be? My final party. Ooh. It's actually tricky. There's so many of them I want to use. Maki's is good. Eustace is good. Elisa's good. Laura's good. Sarah's good. Ellie's good. Fee's good. Milliam's good. Emma's good. Gaius is okay. Oh my goodness. I just want to bring them all. Come on. I don't really need Sarah there with me, do I? Fine. I'm going with this. This will be my final party. This should be one of the last things I need to do. We're just told about what's going to happen. You're all to take part in the liberation of the capital, yes? I'm sure you're aware of how dangerous this will be, more so than anything else you've done to date. I am, but this is our chance to bring the Civil War to an end for good. I know how you guys worry about me, but as a student of Thor's, I want to fight to protect my country, and as Elisa's brother, I want to fight to take her back. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. I have to go. We knew you'd say something like that, so we've prepared defenses to stop you from physically going in the first place. That we did. You're not a child anymore. You've grown into a fine young man. I have no intentions of stopping you. Do what you feel needs to be done. Bring Elise home and rescue His Majesty Reen. I won't let you down. It's hard to believe just how much you've grown these past 2 months. I think it may finally be time. You deserve to know the truth, Reen. Dad? There's something I've been keeping from you all this time. I wondered when the day would come, and I believe you're old enough and mature enough to handle it. And so, once all of this is over, I will tell you all that I know about your birth. Wait, really? Darling, are you sure? I am. I'm sorry for not running this past you first, Lucia. But wouldn't you agree that he has the right to know? I'm sorry to you as well, son. I didn't intend to bring this up so suddenly. I better fucking come back now. Oh, it's alright, Dad. I wasn't expecting to bring up the issue now. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I'd always suspected there was something you weren't telling me. I see. You did? It's not like I had proof or anything. But I was found abandoned in a blizzard. Under those circumstances, a kid my age would freeze to death in a matter of hours. And yet Dad just happened to find me in the nick of time. I mean, I couldn't help but wonder if maybe there was more to it. I kept turning it over and over in my head, trying to figure out if there was something I was missing all this time. I see. I'm so sorry. We didn't realize that you were suffering so much over it. Oh. I don't think something you should have to apologize for. I know why you didn't tell me. Besides, I feel like I've grown a lot this year too, personally. Thanks to Elise and everyone I've met at LoH, I can finally feel proud of who I am. That's why no matter what happens now, no matter what you have to tell me, I'll always be your son. It's never going to change. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to finding out, but that's not the big deal it once was anymore. Thank you, son. Too close. God, no. I was going to do that. Okay. I should be the one thanking the two of you. I don't even hug him back. I feel like crying. I'm kinda jealous. I'm so happy for you, Rain. Well, I guess it's time to go. Take care, Rain. I know you can do it. Come back safely, all of you. We'll be right here to welcome you back. We will. Right. Yes, you're right. I'm sure he'll be able to handle it. Indeed. All we can do is believe in him. Pray that Adios watches over him from above. Because it really doesn't matter how he is born. He's just going to die there anyways. That was surprising. Yeah, I actually really didn't expect that. Didn't think your parents would know about your birth family. From the sound of things, however, they don't know much more than that. You wouldn't happen to remember anything regarding your childhood that would have before being taken in by House Sworzer, would you? Fortunately, no. My earliest memory is waking up in this house. I was in bed, and Elise was by my side. Wait, no, that's not my earliest memory. There's something before that. The blizzard? A blizzard? Being found? Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child to die in a horrible flame. He's so evil. Reen, are you okay? Oh, no, I'm fine. I think we've just stayed here long enough. We should probably get moving. On to the next stop. The last, final stop that we really needed to take before I feel confident about moving forward. Are you trying to wish me good luck? Thanks, Vita. I'll be fine. Take care of Mom and Dad, okay? You're a good dog. We can do this. We can do this.